My name is Raina. I'm sitting in a lawyer's office that smells like old paper and regret. The chairs are cold leather. My brothers, David and Mark, are here. Their wives are here, dressed in perfect black. I'm in a simple navy dress. I always felt like a splash of wrong color in this family. Dad is gone. A heart attack, quick and final. My chest still feels the hollow ache. Mr. Jenkins, the lawyer, clears his throat. He starts to read my father's will. His voice is a dry, steady drum. I stare at my hands, waiting to hear my name, waiting for any small sign. First, the big things. The house in Maine goes to David, the investment portfolio goes to Mark, the vintage car collection is split between them. I don't care about those things. I'm just waiting. A token, a book from his library, anything. But the list goes on and my name is not there. Not for the summer cabin, not for the stocks, not for the family watches, nothing. David shifts in his seat, satisfied. Mark gives his wife a small nod. I feel my face grow hot, then cold. The hollow ache in my chest cracks open into a canyon. I was not a good daughter like they were good sons. I argued with Dad about my art, about my life in the city, about everything, but I loved him. I thought he knew that. The legal words blur. I am a ghost in this room, an empty chair. I fought for my independence, but I never wanted to be erased. Mr. Jenkins says, and that concludes the main body of the document. I stand up, my legs shaky. I can't breathe here. I need to leave before the tears come. Miss Raina, Mr. Jenkins says softly, please sit. There's an appendix, a final clause. Everyone looks surprised. David frowns. An appendix? What's that about? Mr. Jenkins ignores him and looks at me. Your father added this separately, just last month. He opens a different, smaller folder. He reads, if my daughter Raina is hearing this, it means she stood up to leave. She always was impatient. A small, sad smile touches Mr. Jenkins' lips. My heart stops. He knew exactly what this would feel like. Mr. Jenkins continues, reading my father's words. The items listed before were for my estate. They are business. What follows is for my child. He pushes a small, old safety deposit box key across the table toward me. It lands with a faint, metallic click. This is for you. The box is at First National on Grand. David is angry. What's in it? Another set of instructions? This is unprofessional. Mr. Jenkins stays calm. It is for Raina alone. The will states that clearly. This meeting is over. I close my fingers around the key. It's cold and sharp. It feels like the first real thing I've held in days. The next morning, I go to the bank alone. My hands are sweating. In the silent, sterile room, I fit the key into the box. It opens with a smooth click. Inside, there is no money, no deed, no gold. There is a stack of envelopes tied with a simple blue ribbon, and on top, a single sheet of paper in my father's familiar, strong handwriting. I untie the ribbon with trembling fingers. The top envelope is yellowed and soft. My name is on it in a writing I barely recognize, his younger, less steady hand. I open it. It's a letter. My dearest Raina, today you were born. 7 pounds, 2 ounces of pure, screaming wonder. You have your mother's eyes. I have never been so terrified or full of love in my entire life. I promise you, I will be better for you. Tears blur the words. I reach for the next one. Raina, you are 5 today. You asked for a princess castle cake, and I tried to build one from frosting. It looked like a pink landslide. You laughed and said it was the most beautiful castle in the world. You always saw the beauty in my messes. One after another, every birthday, from the 1st to my 28th just last year. Raina, you are 18. You leave for art school tomorrow. We fought tonight.
I said it wasn't a practical life. You called me a soulless businessman. I am writing this after you slammed your door. I am so proud of your passion. I'm just so afraid the world will hurt it, and I won't be there to stop it. I sob in the quiet bank room. I had no idea. All those years of silence, of arguing, he was writing to me. The last letter is dated just 2 weeks before he died. I save the final letter for when I get home. I need to be alone, truly alone. Sitting on the floor of my apartment, surrounded by the ghosts of all my birthdays, I open the last envelope. My Raina, if you are reading this, I am gone. And first, I am sorry. Sorry for the stubborn silence. It was easier for me to argue than to say the things that scared me, like how much I love you. The money, the houses, I gave those to your brothers because they need those things. They measure life by them. You never did. You measure life in color and feeling, the way your mother did. So I leave you what I know you will understand. In the bottom of this box is the deed to the old lakeside cottage, not the big cabin, the little one, where we used to go when you were small. It's yours. I've paid its taxes for the next 20 years. Go there, paint, breathe, be messy, be free. And I leave you these letters, the real record of my heart. You were always my most precious piece. I just didn't know how to show it without feeling weak. Don't be sad for too long. Take your brilliance and light up the world. And maybe, sometimes, talk to me by the lake. I'll be listening. All my love forever. Dad. Under the letters, I find it. The deed to the little wooden cottage. Its picture faded but familiar. He saw me. He really, truly saw me. Not the daughter who failed to follow his path, but the girl he wrote to every year. The artist. His Raina. The canyon of grief inside me is still there, but now it's not empty. It's filled with his words, a map of a love that was always there, written in plain, simple words I finally understand. I hold the last letter to my heart. For the first time since he left, I don't feel alone. I feel found.